What's good, internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Fire Pro Wrestling World Fire Promoter here on the PC. It is November, nearing the end of the year, and Kratos, our champion, putting his belt on the line today against a bear. But before that, let's see who might want some more cash money. Some of y'all, Liger, who's getting paid a whole lot given his popularity, which is true, but not his winning ways. Certainly not that. So yes, Liger, I can pay you more. I can certainly afford it, but it is annoying that you keep losing these matches. So let's go talk to Yushin Thunder Liger, who needs a week off. Holy hell, in the red. So yeah, we'll pay you a bit more here. Honestly, alright, 5 grand is not that bad. I thought it was worse than it actually is. But I do want to see here who is going to be healthy enough for the show today. So Liger, not working the show. Banjo, picture of health. Nemesis has returned here on the show today. Ray, alright, Waluigi's neck is not doing great. Jinder, Luigi's great. Bowser, Corbin. Corbin, Kratos is doing great. Bray, Sheamus. R-Truth could use a week off, perhaps. And the Sub-Zero. So really, just Liger mainly. So yeah, Liger getting that month off. Well deserved, I suppose. Getting some more cash to spend on more masks. I don't know. But I'm sure somebody else will also want some more cash money. Stacks of paper. Kofi Kingston. So yes, we can give more money to Kofi Kingston. That's fine. HR. Consult. Kofi Kingston. You was just faking. Alright, here we go. Yeah, he's down there on this company. He's BBBC. So honestly, I can't even with that. I can't blame the man, really. Now, what I do want to do is offer a contract. I still have all these scouts out here scouting. No one has come back yet, but I do think that if anybody among these talents may have a chance in taking out Kratos, the current world champion, it would be the almighty Bobby Lashley. Beef versus beef. Right, but can I hire Bobby Lashley, and how much would that cost me here? He is Kings Road style, SBCC, and a B+ overall. 18,000 is the salary. Lashley, would you hire here for 60 grand? Would that interest you, almighty? It looked like money, but it didn't smell like money. Lashley did not. Man, that's like 4 in a row, which is not hiring anybody. Perhaps more than that. I don't remember. But yeah, this week is like 4 in a row, so that sucks. We should check our management. And again, man, we are just wearing out this stuff on a monthly basis. It is just definitely getting a raw deal here on that. Let's take one of these to perhaps expand upon. What's the cheapest one here is this medicine ball. So yes, we'll do that. Level 7 on that. So if we can get everything to a higher level here until we actually want to expand, but still, we have 3 spots on the roster, and I've been unable to hire anybody. It's been a bit rough. Keep on doing that. Keep on making them towels. Keep on making them photo collections. Keep on giving them some DVDs, some Death Valley drivers. You want plenty of goods, miscellaneous merchandise, magnets, pins, all that good stuff. And of course, some snacks for the kids. Have some popcorn and whatnot. So, that out of the way, we have a show to book today. Who can we loan as we are trying to continue to cozy up to Monday Night Raw? It didn't work because of the crash yesterday in loaning R-Truth. I'd like to. There we go. Alright, this time, fingers crossed it won't crash. R-Truth will go to Raw and hopefully get us to a friendly proposition, if you will. Now, I do want to invite some talent. I wonder, over on New Japan, Roman Reigns, who is a triple champion in New Japan, right? $25,000. Yeah, that, look, it's a nice dream. It really is. But also, I think I should begin to look at the trust meter when it comes to my hiring. Ishii is a C, right? Hiring away Tanahashi, the ace. He is a D overall. but he also would cost a whole lot of money to invite. But, you know, that's a thing to think about when I want to poach talent, that Tanahashi could be a talent to poach if they aren't keeping him happy with his current salary in New Japan. Who is unhappy on Raw? Is there anybody? Rollins is fine. Alright, Akam is a D. Andrade, Big Show's a C. McIntyre's a D, but he also didn't like us very much. So, A, S. A thing to consider. Perhaps hiring the ace of the universe next time. When it concerns BFG's global expansion, that could be a great get. It really could. So, but we still have a show to book today. Let's just grab some free agents. The Big Hurt, Jake Hager, for $2,000. Got a deal. Give me Absolute Ricky Starks one more time. Where is he at? Hell yeah, Absolute Ricky Starks. Got a deal. Now, I'm going to try for Kurt Hawkins one more time, but not happening. Kurt Hawkins is not interested in this brand, but Keith Lee has been here before. Whoop, whoop. We got Keith Lee. Sweet. Okay, that's 3. We'll get one more, and could that one more be Bushi? Nope. Could that one more be Shingo Takagi? Yep. Alright, cool. Now let's book these bills, shall we? Obviously, your main event of the evening will be the BFG Heavyweight Championship. That is Kratos against the number 1 contender, the Bear, the Banjo. Can Banjo take out Kratos? That is the question. But besides that, we have a grudge match happening, right? In the fact that perpetual loser here, Mario, is fed up. He's fed up that his brother gets all of the accolades here in this beardness. And so Mario will indeed face Luigi on the show today. Perhaps the destruction of this tag team, that remains to be seen. But Mario is just sick and tired of being second banana. He shouldn't be. He's Mario. He's player 1. And he's tired of taking his backseat to the winning ways of Luigi. Now, as I've said, Bray Wyatt will continue to defend that NXT title. And this time, he will go against the undefeated Rey Mysterio. That one should be quite the matchup. Even with Rey as a junior, he's still undefeated and he's still an amazing talent here. And he is the biggest little man in the business. If anybody can get it done against The Fiend, it would be Rey Mysterio. Now, if I was going to book that in a long-term feud, eventually having that be a mask versus mask with The Fiend denying it's a mask, that could be very interesting, but not today, not on this show. But man, imagine that match being booked. Would be amazing. So, besides that, we have Brock Lesnar, who's been losing a whole lot as of late and is not very happy about it. A former champion. So, another former champion who thinks if I can beat Lesnar, perhaps that'll put me in line for a title opportunity, is Dante. So Dante versus Lesnar on this show. We have the returning Nemesis, the Freak, the Monster, right? He is back, and he wants a piece of Sheamus. The last time we saw Nemesis, he was being stomped out by Sheamus and Kratos and being tossed out of Freaks and Peaks. So he is seeking some vengeance here, but Sheamus certainly on that winning streak, fella, with the Mohawk. Here we go. Okay, now, it is time, once again, for Joker to seek singles junior gold. So the Raw Junior Champion Kofi Kingston will defend against a Joker. Can he get that gold once again around his waist and be Joker 2 belts? You'll never see it coming. So, beyond that, let's bring in Absolute Ricky Starks versus Adam Cole, baby. Because last time, Ricky knocked out Yushin Thunder Liger. That was a problem. That was a problem, and we can't book Liger on the show because he got knocked out by Ricky Starks. Also, on the card, a tag team match. Let's book Royal Pain, which is Bowser and King Corbin, who have been kind of doing their own thing lately, but they are still a tag team here in this beardness, in this federation. And can we do a Shingo Takagi and Keith Lee tag team? That to me would be amazing. So give me that any dang day of the week would be great. 2 spots on the card, not quite a full house. Man, just the amount of people that Liger pulls in the building definitely justifies his paycheck. I'll say that for one. So we have Jake Hager, right? My boy Kiryu needs to get something done here. He has just been floundering all over the place. Put him on the card here. Full house. Full house. Should anyone else get booked on this card, like, say, a Sub-Zero? And if so, we could do Sub-Zero and Jinder. They're both doing alright. So Sub-Zero versus the modern-day Maharaja to open the show. That seems fine. We'll leave off Waluigi and Cheeseburger and whatever else. You can't book everybody, right? We're still making money hand over fist. So let's confirm this card. And then proceeding to the event. Finalizing. Making our November show happen. Only 2 more shows for the end of this year. So, that being said, the modern-day Maharaja versus Sub-Zero. Opening the card with the Colossus. Jinder gets the victory. He is unhindered at 10 and 15, whereas Sub-Zero is 6 and 13. 651. Not a great match, but hey, that was an okay average opening match. Now, can Kiryu get another win here? Yes, the rolling German suplex takes out the Big Hurt, and Kazuma Kiryu, the winningest man here, is now 28 and 12. The first man to possibly reach 30 wins here in VFG, but still can't win a freaking title. It's sad. Okay. Shingo and Keith Lee versus Royal Pain. What's it going to be? Will our boys win? Or will they lose? And yes, Royal Pain with a chokeslam, 98%. So King Corbin gets the victory. He is now 17 and 12. And Shingo don't work here, at least not yet. So, sorry. Now, Adam Cole needs some wins. Ricky Starks is dangerous. Which of these 2 things will come out on top for this show? Adam Cole with a frog splash. Not a great match, but he beat Ricky Starks. So Adam Cole with his 2nd win. He is 2 and 3 in VFG. That boy needs some wins. Okay, title time. Joker versus Kofi. Will we see a new Raw Junior Champion? That, my friends, is the question. Nope. Kofi, with that Trouble in Paradise, retains his title. So Kofi is 7 and 8, whereas the Joker, the winningest junior, is 19 and 10. Not a bad match, though. Not a bad match. I'll give him that much. Okay, can the returning from Excursion Nemesis, is he good enough to take out the Celtic Warrior, who's been on a roll here, beating Brock Lesnar multiple times? What's going to be the outcome here between Sheamus and Nemesis? Sheamus continues his absolute dominance, and at some point, he's going to want to fight Kratos. I think that, at this point, is unavoidable. Because there are 2 things that matter in wrestling: checks and championships. Which puts Sheamus at 16 and 13, and Nemesis returns to lose. He is 3 and 8. But I can't fire the man, so he back. Now then, speaking of people who have been losing, Brock Lesnar versus Dante. Can Brock get out of this slump since losing the VFG title to Kratos? Brock Lesnar finally, 96% beats Dante. A little bit of redemption for the Beast. And that means Brock is 8-6. Whereas Dante, with a rare loss, he is 19-8. That match, though, 15 minutes at that percentage, that would have been amazing to watch. But we're here to watch one thing, and that is Rey Mysterio and Bray Wyatt. The undefeated Rey Mysterio versus former BFG champion, current NXT champion, Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend. A lot of folks might count out Rey, but I've learned over the years, never count out Mysterio. Because, man, for him to be both the junior champion and the NXT heavy champion, like that I would not put it past Rey Mysterio, a former world champion in real life. But he's going up against The Fiend, one of the most dominant men or creatures here in VFG. Bray only has 5 losses, right? But Rey is undefeated. But again, it's heavy versus junior, and usually you'd bet on the heavy every time. But Rey has a way of surprising folks with his quickness and his ability here. So Fiend gonna have to hit that mandible claw early and go for the mask there on Rey. But the backdrop begins this matchup. It is mask, and see the quickness there of Rey. Uranagi from the Fiend. Quick pinfall, only a 2 count. It's the classic power versus speed here, right? And if he locks in that mandible claw, that might be it for Rey. It might be. But up on the ropes here, Nate calling it right down the middle, Bray. Don't get yourself DQ'd here. Low dropkick from Mysterio. But here comes the punches, and again, the quickness, the speed of Rey. But Bray is that Arnie tank with the Ferrari engine. Don't forget that. He still has that gas in the tank. But Rey keeping it quick here. Raking the face on Mysterio. Punching him in the gut and going for another pinfall? No. Working the leg. Because if Rey can't run, then Rey can't hide. And misses whatever that was. Sister Abigail at the 3-minute mark. Is that enough? No. Only a 2 count. The resilience of Mysterio is legendary. But Bray laying in the shots. You don't want to trade shots with Bray Wyatt. He's just too big and burly. He's just too husky, if you will, as they say. And Bray once again saying, you know what? I'm going to make short work out of Rey Mysterio. Let me in. Sister Abigail ×2. Perhaps a decisive victory here for Bray Wyatt. But no! Rey Mysterio fighting out of it. But this seems unwinnable for Rey. But I've seen that before in his matches. So it would not. Sister Abigail ×3. At this point, it's purely academic. Until it's not. Until it's not. You would think 3 Sister Abigails would be enough for Rey to get taken out. But 4 Sister Abigails for Rey Mysterio. I don't know what to tell you there. That's it. A stinker of a match at 5:52. What a waste. I had faith in you, Rey. I really did. But no, it was 4 Sister Abigails. So Bray is now 13-5. And Rey, with his first loss, is 6-1. He pretty much beat every other junior. At some point, you gotta move up, right? Like, seriously. Okay, so that out of the way. Another title defense for The Fiend. Can anyone dethrone The Fiend? Okay, grudge match happening. Mario, Luigi. Who will come out on top of this match? And will this feud continue? It started off as a friendly challenge, and Luigi beats Mario. This could be the end of the Mario Bros. As we know it on this show. They are still tag team champions. But for how much longer is the question. So, that means Luigi is 14-9, and Mario's losing streak continues. He is 10-19. Just a terrible record all around. Just bad, man. Just bad. It's time to find out, can the bear overcome the God of War? Can Banjo beat Kratos? Will we have a new VFG champion? We have a new VFG champion. Somebody can beat Kratos. Banjo won that tournament. Banjo won the gold. Kratos has been vanquished once again. Which means Banjo is 9-4. And Kratos, in a rare, very rare loss, is 14-3. The third man to ever beat Kratos was not a man, it was a bear. So Fiendy beat Kratos, Brock beat Kratos, and now the bear beat Kratos in 11 minutes and 6 seconds. What a new champion we have in VFG. Banjo is the new VFG heavyweight champion of the world. And once again, we sold that show out. Flawless. New ROH tag champions. 35 million in the bank. But tomorrow will be the end of the year. Man, what I just tell you, Tanahashi, the ace, was mad at New Japan, and I wanted to hire him. Let's try right now. Let's try it right now. And Banjo immediately wants more money. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm the champ now, boss. Give me that more money. Man, alright, so let's finish things up here by saying, yes, Banjo, you are the champ. We can't afford to lose you. Banjo, we'll pay you $3,874, right? Is that enough? Be happy. Be happy. Be jealous. Okay, but, how much for Tanahashi? The ace of the universe. Give me Tanahashi for 100 grand. The ace has signed with VFG. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And I will tell you that I am your host, Attack Slug, more Fire Promoter tomorrow. Tune in for that. I'll see you here. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.